I was only off that much. I was only that much, man. I felt like I was literally 12 years old and shooting at my first deer with a bow. All across the country, everybody's watching college football, and more important than college football, hunting season's in, so the deer are starting to kind of so to speak, starting to get a little bit more aggressive, get excited. They scrapes everywhere, obviously on the eve of getting into some pre-rut situations, and so we're here on the farm now just getting ready to go hunting, and actually trying to get my boy McCoy. He's 14 now, and he shot some deer with a crossbow, but he's never shot one with a vertical bow, so I got him a new Hoyt Venom, and he's getting ready to hopefully get a chance to shoot at a deer tonight. Hopefully, that is if they cooperate. You got to see one first, so maybe one to come out. Just looking for a big old mature doe, or just a doe. It ain't got to be mature, just a first year doe. We'll make it in some sausage and take it up to the cooler. So wild October, but it's a fun time of the year. See if we can't go mix it up, get something on the ground. Put me some britches on, some killing britches. Here's a deer. I got a bunch of deer popping. That's that stand at me, and that I just put a camera stand. That's a nice buck. They're there a lot too. And that deer I really like. He's just that deer actually is probably 4, but I won't shoot it. That's a cool mature deer. I like that deer. Yeah, I'll shoot that sucker. I got some good bit of daylight on him too, but he ain't coming regular. See, I got a lot of stuff like this. I mean, that deer needs killing. That deer, he's cool. I think he's giant. I know. That deer's cool too. See, that's behind Mission Man. That deer ain't super old.
Look at his beam.
He's cool. I think that's the deer me and you saw. Remember I said there's one 10-point I really don't want to shoot. I said, I think he's 3, and he come walking out when we hunt that ladder stand. I think that's him. I'm gonna have a hard time letting that walk. That deer's in there all the time right there at Mason stand. That's where that big deer. He's probably 4 too, but anyway, I just and then on my phone I got I got another just a 125-inch 8-pointer. Dude, this could be your first get her up and roll.
I'm ready.
I want you to pop one bad. I want you to pop one bad. Once you shoot you one big old doe or anything, you ain't gonna want to do nothing else but hunt after that. And if you don't, then I still want to, so I guess it don't matter. And then I got a spot back in there that we've been seeing quite a few nice bucks, but it seems like every time we hunt it or want to hunt it, the wind's dead wrong. Tonight is supposed to be good. It'd be nice to go ahead and get one of these buck tags filled. Whew. Feels like more like summer football practice though than deer season. It's funny, it seems like we get a lot of comments like, hey, a little bit more of your daily life, and here it is, man, going hunting. Afternoon, but didn't go this morning. Had a busy work day today, even though we get the chance to hunt for work. Today feels like more like a day we got off work, did we get to go hunting. But it's mayhem, man. 5 youngins and a wife, 47 chickens, cats, and a squirrel dog. Seems like my life is just like everybody else's. You run, trying to get everything done, and then still we're 20-30 minutes late to the deer stand. So honestly, my everyday life, in most cases, is about the same mayhem of everybody else. So we got a lot of cool resources to hunt, but it seems like you fight hard just to get everything organized so you can finally get there. And then, you know, getting my boy all ready to go. He's got all his gear on and new to bow hunting, so he's learning a lot. Trying to find out what all his stuff is. So Waylon's up there. We just put a pool in the house. First thing the pool man said, hey, don't swim in this pool until we get done. But Waylon and the neighbor kid, they were swimming when I left, so their mama's out there now. They're out there just jumping, diving, just like it was been open all year with salt and chlorine. Ain't no tell, their hair probably be carrot top orange when I get back. But I'm gonna try to get to the stand with Cohen and see if we can't enjoy a nice evening and hopefully stick a big buck. And hopefully stay with optimistic attitude. But I know what'll happen. Me and Cohen gonna get over there, and it seems like every time we hunt together in Georgia, we'll leave with a good wind, we'll get over there, and it will blowing dead not right. So yeah, spray down and pray. Spray down and pray. That's the way we hunt in Georgia. Tell you what you and Drew do. So you're going to the kill field, take this buggy right here, And look, just pull down to the stand and let Drew get up in the stand. So it's a double ladder. So you're gonna be just sitting on one side of the other. Figure out what. Put Drew in the stand. You drive back and drive over past the redneck blind and just park over in that swell. So park back over that swell on the other side and just walk back to the stand. Okay? Or you can park on this side of it and drop in that low spot and y'all can walk over the stand, but you'll be fine if you want to, just to pull right there. Most of those deer, when you're sitting in that stand, we just put it up the other day, they're gonna be coming right off, right in front of you.
All right, right.
You can hear them crunching, just be looking. The wind should be hitting you right in the face.
All right.
Can't think of nothing else. Remember where you're holding?
Right at the arm.
Top of the heart, yep.
Right. So look.
I'm gonna take back my TikTok. Anybody see my TikTok? Did you see it?
I haven't seen it.
You can't put all this on there. No way. You're gonna have to delete. You can't film me, Ryan. Look, I gotta show you this real quick. Watch this.
Name something you might hurt yourself riding on.
Mayhem. You wanna know how my day is every day? My wife fussing at me just probably like y'all's. Or maybe like y'all's husbands are fussing at y'all's wives. Same American, good old happy family. Yelling, screaming, marital bliss, mayhem. Trying to decide what I want to put out first. How about some of this? Oh, that was just a little bit of my... Don't see Van Dam cast without a lure. We got another something top secret that's coming at you. It's gonna show a little bit more of this kind of life and everything that's going on. It's about to start airing in December. We'll give some announcements. It's gonna be fun. Hey, throw that out. Secret little stash. Put that
Secret
out
recipe?
about 20 yards.
All right.
Some people will judge you, but get over it. They just ain't got as much as this. So just put it out, let her rip. All right, so here's a full day. Here's the close of it. Ended up sticking a big buck, or a nice buck, one of the bucks we wanted to shoot. Nice buck that we've been getting pictures of, and actually we got him in the same spot that we just did a YouTube video talking about white oak acorns, and man, I couldn't have planted. The deer was literally had been coming through and ate some acorns right over in that same area. And anyway, and I shot him. He kind of winded us and was getting out of there, and I made a not so good shot, but it was a good enough shot to get him done. And so anyway, it's been a crazy wild day that ended in filling my first Georgia buck tag. So that's awesome. And then my man McCoy,
I don't know, man.
he shot at a big old doe, so it's all right, man. Hey, he just pulled out that vertical bow, start getting with it. So hey, you got to start somewhere. So that's all right. I told him my first story that I ever had with my bow and arrow was a 6-pointer eating persimmons, and my dad dropped me off, and when he come back, I had every 6 arrow I had in my quiver stuck under the stand, and a 6-pointer still eating persimmons. And I, from 20 yards out to 50 yards, I done shot at this deer, and he was still eating persimmons, couldn't run him off. So that's how bad my first experience shooting with a bow at a deer was. So long time past, and here it was. I've been hunting. I was 14 when I started bow hunting, same age as McCoy, and here it is. I'm 48, and I made a terrible shot. Everybody on these videos and YouTube, they'll never tell you they made a terrible shot, but I pushed. I can't wait for you to see the Bone Collector episode. We was up there, and this deer, we had him at 45 to 50 yards for seemed like 10 minutes, but realistically probably 5 minutes, not long. And I was going to shoot him as soon as I got a good clean shot. So he walks by at about 40, but there was a little bit of just didn't look good. So then he started getting nervous, and then he started kind of walking fast, and the wind was drifting right to him, and he was kind of cutting through. And I finally ranged this spot He was gonna walk out at 32 yards. He did, then he turned and went back, and then he turned to leave and walked off, and he probably got to 34 yards. My arrow, when I ranged my arrow, was stuck at 36 yards, so I figured the deer was 34 yards when I shot. So not that long of a shot, and I don't even remember telling myself to shoot, but the deer was walking. I grunted to stop him, but he kept walking, and I just shot. Completely went back to, lost my cool, man. Just completely pushed the shot. I didn't pull the shot, I just pushed it. Like, didn't aim good, but luckily I had that big mega meat. It went in kind of back right on the ham and come out in the guts. I don't even think I got liver, so a terrible shot, but it hit that main artery, whatever you call it, the one that when a broadhead hits it, and it that you need it to live, because he didn't. So that's the truth of the matter. But you'll see the whole shot and whole story on Bone Collectors coming up real soon. But Georgia's kicked off, and this year's just been kind of a crazy year. You know, we got the trail cameras running, but we really just don't have a lot of big, high scoring deer, like if you put them on the Pope and Young scoring, you know, card. But we got a lot of nice mature deer, but for some reason I just ain't seeing a lot of big deer. But we have a lot of nice bucks, and so I'm completely fine with that, man. I got my kids, I got my wife, got friends, and so we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna hunt them. We ain't got to put a tape on every deer, but this is a nice deer that we want to take off the farm, and we got him, and I'm pumped. I was only off that much. I was only that much, man. I felt like I was literally 12 years old and shooting at my first deer with a bow. He started to walk off, and I shot and like, oh my God, why did I just shoot? I didn't even let him get still. I just lost it. But that's why I also still like to bow hunt, is because I still get in these situations where I'm talking to myself, trying to calm myself down. And this ain't even obviously the biggest buck I've ever shot. It's just, I don't know, man. When that safety comes off and you at full draw, you get one chance to do it right. And I mentally failed myself. I shot, I don't remember aiming good. I remember knowing the deer was 34 yards. I remember pulling up and my pin being on brown, but I don't remember. People say pick that spot and follow through. I don't remember picking a spot. I remember my pin being on the deer. Next thing I know, I shot. Like, what did I do? Terrible shot. And Cohen said there's blood was pouring out when he run off, and we're sitting there, and right when he said blood was pouring off, we heard, I said, I swear I think he just fell. So we was gonna plan on giving him all day and come back in here at lunch tomorrow and look for him, give him plenty of time to expire with a gut shot, because we knew we got gut. And dude, I got down on the second rung of a 20-foot ladder, and I could see white. And I said, I see him dead. I'm pretty sure I see him white. That's either a really awkward quartz rock laying down there, or that's that deer. Cohen got down and said, that is awkwardly white. Looks like a dead deer. Sure enough, it was him. So that's a full day here on Downton Dixie of exactly of what happened. The good, the bad, the ugly. And obviously you see the ugly. The good is he's laying right here. Summer sausage, breakfast sausage, cube steak, taco meat.